Hi, welcome to my tutorial video. In this video I am going to show you how to use the Amazon's elastic load balancing and auto scaling feature and how we can configure them. For this we need some pre-requirements which are as following as Amazon's account, web server instance running, and a working website on the web servers to show the internal IP, and another thing is Amazon's machine image of web server and a security group. Now we start with our first thing. Now we're going to configure Amazon's elastic load balancer. For this I already have the two web servers. First of all, we are going to test these web servers. We just copy their IP addresses and put it in the browser, in our local browser, followed by my project name, and here we can see the IP address. It shows the 181 over here, and now we are going to check the second one in the same way. Here we can see it shows the 98 at the end. So they are both running at the moment and functioning very properly. Now we're going to create a load balancer. For this we just go to the load balancer and click on the load balancer, and then put the name as a shape store load balancer over here, and then keep everything else as default with the default VPC, and go to the next thing. Here we assign a security group which I already created, which is the web RDP group, and then go to the next thing. This is just for practice, so just show the error, just ignore it. Go to the next step. Here we use the TCP for the health check, and then go to the next thing. Now we are going to add the instances for the load balancer which we want to balance the load. Just choose it. Yep. Here we can review our load balancer settings and then create it. Now we can see that our load balancer is created. We can see the status. It shows the 0 of 2 because we have 2 instances, but none of them is registered at the moment. It takes me 4 or 5 minutes to register the instances, and after that you can see that it shows the in service. Yeah, here we go. It shows the in service right now. And now we're going to description and copy the DNS name of the load balancer and put it in the browser URL, followed by my project name SS. Now we can see the IP address of the website. It shows the 181 at the end, and when we refresh the website continuously, it shows the 98 at the end. So we can see that it just balances the load between the two of the servers. One of the address is 181 and another one is 98. Now we test the load balancer. We're just going to remove the one of the instance from the load balancer and then save it, and then check it on the another side, that how it replies or how it works. Here we can see that it shows the 181, and after refreshing a lot of time it just shows 181 only, because we already removed another instance from the load balancer. Now I am going to put the instance back to the load balancer for the second lab, but it takes some time because it shows the status as out of service. Now in the second lab we are going to enable the auto scaling, and to enable auto scaling, first of all we need to have a launch configuration under the auto scaling, and then here we are going to choose the instance from the AMIs which I already created in my previous lab. Here I choose the shape store web server and then type as a micro for the free trial only. Now I put the name of the launch configuration with the IAM role which I already created as the web server role, and then add storage, use the default, and then configuration settings. Here I choose the group, security group named as web RDP, and then review the settings and then just create the configuration. Now I'm going to choose the group name and then the group size and the subnets, where I choose all the subnets which are available for me with the group size as 2 instances. And in the advanced details I'm going to choose the receive traffic from the elastic load balancer with my load balancer name, and then put the health check type as ELB. and then move to the next steps. Here I am going to choose the keep this group as initial size. Now we can put the tags as a name tag for the instances to identify the instances of autoscale group. After this, just review the settings and then create a autoscaling group. Here our group is created. Now I'm going to check the instances, and here we can see that the two instances are automatically created and show the status pending, and after some time we can say that it's running. Now in the load balancer, I'm going to check the status. We can see that it shows the 2 of 4, and then 2 are in service and 2 are out of service, and it takes some time to register. Now here we can see that all of them are in service. Now we're going to check this one by one. For this we're going to copy the DNS name of the load balancer and then put it in the URL of the local browser, followed by the project name, and then put enter. Here we can see the IP address shows 1231, and then refresh the page and it shows 98, and then refresh the page again and again, and after some times it just shows me the another address. It's 181, and do so it shows the different address of the different instances. Now I'm going to check the instances and then delete the original web servers, and here I terminate both the instances by just simply right click on them, and it takes some time because it just shut down and then terminate. So I'm just going to skip some of the time in the video. When it shows the status as terminate, I'm going to check it on the load balancer as well. Here it shows the terminated. Now in the load balancer it just shows only 2 instances and both are in service at the moment. Now in the description I'll just copy the DNS name and then put it in the local browser to check the functionality of load balancer. Here we can see that there are only 2 instances working at the moment on the background with the 2 different IP addresses. One is 48 and another one is 51. Now I'm going back to the instances and then terminate one of the auto scaling group instance, and let's see what happened. Here I just refresh the one of my web page and it shows just only one address at the moment. And I'm going to back to the instances, and here we can see that the instance is terminated, and after refresh the instances page it starts up the another instance automatically. So in this way we can see the benefit of the auto scaling. Thanks for watching my video. Bye.